I lost my stank.
You had such a good stank run, though. You had a pretty good stank run.
I lost my groove stank.
Groove
Shake
stank,
groove
get your
stank.
groove stank, yeah, yeah.
Baby, baby.
Show 'em how to groove it now. Put in your stank.
Welcome to Blab Rats, the show where we play recordings of broadcasters who were the unwitting subjects of government experiments. Can I mix it up a little there?
Do what you want, host. That's what you're here for.
Here we are live. Over to my right is the man behind the scenes, producer, who just got a 3-foot-long elephant ear delivered to the table. How's that taste?
Okay, first of all, I don't think we've ever talked about elephant ears before, but I had a huge elephant ear problem as a kid. I couldn't shake the stuff. I ate. So I was every festival fair I could find, I was looking for elephant ears. I'm gonna get a tattoo of an elephant ear, I promise.
Of you eating an elephant ear?
Now, I don't think a lot of people, host, even know what an elephant ear is. It's basically a bigger than a plate disc of dough that's fried and dipped in cinnamon sugar. It's incredible. And of course, I'm still getting them delivered to me here because I'm a huge.
Do they come pre-baked or is it the dough? How does it come when you get it in the mail?
I actually paid for and put in a fryer in the back so they could make them in house.
That's nice.
They order the discs of dough frozen ahead of time.
Have you ever dropped one of those in frozen into the fryer?
You gotta dry them out, man. Thaw them out. You gotta thaw them. It's an explosive process. You gotta thaw them out and dry them first.
Yeah.
And then the other thing I wanted to talk about today, and it's not really pertaining to the show, but it is pertaining to the bowling lanes. Regardless of what you've heard us talk about before on this show, for real just had my first turkey since our last episode.
Gobble gobble.
And not only was it a turkey, it was almost a double turkey.
Wow.
It was 5 in a row.
2 Thanksgivings.
Yeah, it was almost 2 Thanksgivings, you know. Divorced parents, stepdad holiday, 2 Thanksgivings.
I was thinking...
2 Thanksgivings is the...
That's our spin-off podcast. Bonding breakthroughs, stepfatherhood, bonding breakthroughs.
Speaking of which, let's do a little of this.
Let's say big up the phone.
Big up the small talk.
The small talk, baby.
No, we're good. Sorry, I didn't need to do it twice.
No, do it.
Okay, go one more time.
So, yeah.
Big up the small talk.
The small talk, baby. Big up. Oh, yeah. Ooh. Hi, how are you? What's going on in your world there, Deucer, besides that sick turkey you ate last night?
Well, I've been napping a lot because all the tryptophan, you know. From all that
I heard
turkey.
It puts you down pretty hard.
Yeah, it'll put you to bed.
That's what they use in... That's what they use in hospitals to put people to sleep.
Yeah, they just got them really good at bowling first. Yeah, did you hear about the synagogue or whatever? This Orthodox or Hasidic synagogue in New York where these kids were trying to tunnel out of it. They built like a tunnel, and they got into like a fight with the cops when they came to like take them out. Yeah, it's crazy.
Were they prison synagogue?
The synagogue?
Thank you.
Synagogue, it's
Synagogue. It's good.
It works. Hey, you know who else likes to tunnel though? Is dogs.
Dogs,
Are you a dog?
Dogs do.
And are you? I always wondered, and I have never asked, if you had to be any kind of dog, what kind of dog would you be?
Probably one from the Bible,
Oh yeah.
like a Saluki or one of them old ass
A
greyhounds.
Saluki? Is that a? Did you make that word up, or is that a real word?
No, that's a real. That's a real. Hey, go Southern Illinois.
Their mascot is the Salukis?
That's right.
You're making this up.
No,
Have you actually ever petted one of these?
no, I wouldn't actually be either of those dogs. Those are two nasty ass dogs that I would see that shouldn't go to heaven. What dog would you be?
I would be a rescue dog.
Well, a wiener or a rescue dog?
Just a rescue dog. I'd be a rescue dog.
That's it. I would be a sled dog. An Alaskan sled dog.
But what's crazy to think about is that, wiener dogs, rescue dogs, sled dogs, Saluki dogs, greyhounds, they all come from one thing, and that's wolves.
Yes, wolves.
And that is what
Have you ever seen a wolves?
I've seen wolves at the zoo in captivity. I've never seen wolves in the wild.
Did you ever do one of the adult zoo experiences with the wolves?
I've had adult zoo experiences by the wolf's cage, but it wasn't part of some sort of promotion or package. It was like an individual
was
thing
part of
I
your
was
package.
doing with a friend, consenting adult friend.
Oh, were you doing the hand jobs by the wolf cage?
You've heard of this trend, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
I like
yeah,
that. It's
yeah,
a good trend.
yeah.
I'm trying to get in on it.
And you try to, time it with oh.
Paw jobs.
Yeah, it's called pawn down. Anyways, that was really not what I wanted. Was accepted. I like wolves.
It's called a hound job.
Ain't nothing but a hound job. All over the glass. Listen.
So, producer, let's roll them tapes. There are good rats. There are bad rats. But we Blab Rats.
The moon was large, and a wolf was afoot. On the ground there were several wolves, but none was mightier than Aurelius, the golden wolf, who had a golden tooth.
Wow! Pups, look to your left. The elk are getting away. You need to keep your nose to the air if you're to bring home a bounty big enough for our mighty pack. Wow.
As golden wolf, Aurelius is entrusted by an ancient order called the Cambria with protecting a magic they believe powers all that is wonderful and good in the lands of Garamond. Aurelius's pack, the Hebo, have been home to the golden wolf for generations.
Wow, that's more like it, bitchy.
Wolf!
We are Pack Hebo. Hebo.
But Aurelius is no normal golden wolf, for he alone was born with a golden tooth. Some say it is a source of great power and magic. As golden wolf, Aurelius has patrolled the lands of Garamond since he was an adolescent. Wherever there is a need in Garamond, Aurelius will be there, as is their way, his human companion, Legendarius, will not be far behind.
Aurelius, they're but pups. Let them have their fun. Their parents are out on the real hunt.
Wow, today's pups are tomorrow's pack leaders. And that big one in the middle. Don't tell me you haven't noticed the golden hue in his coat.
Yes, Aurelius, I have taken notice. We all have. There are always a few blondie pups, like that little bitchy there. So don't go counting golden wolves before they are prophesied. Besides, the land of Garamond still has use for you yet, old hound dog.
Legendarius is an alpha slab, a human protector of the magic that flows through the land. Together he and Aurelius are the Tahoma, guardians of the land whose fates have been intertwined since they first performed the bond. Every generation, the Tahoma are chosen by an ancient order called the Cambria, who have protected the lands of Garamond since the dawn of time. Every generation, an oracle carrying the mantle of Zeph Chancellor receives a new alpha slab and golden wolf quacks. Aurelius Zeph Chancellor saw Legendarius in a vision when Aurelius was just a pup. And ever since they performed the bond, they have been protecting the land and the young pups of the Hebo Pack together.
Woof woof, follow me. I smell a fawn up in the northwest.
Haste, young pup. The bear territory begins just past the creek. And since the treaty has broken, things have been tense.
Wow. Cross the creek and take your life into your own hands, boy.
Woof woof woof.
Hark!
Sounds like the Zap Chancellor.
Quacks?
One and the same. Growl. Pups, listen. Make your way to the cave. And don't delay. Your parents will return from the real hunt before sundown. Now let's go find Quacks, Legendarius. Wow. Wow, he's over there, look.
Quacks, what foul tidings is this? What has happened?
Wow. Who would dare attack the Zap Chancellor, the most powerful oracle in all of Garamond?
What? It was a foul beast, with a stench like sulfur. I was here brewing my potions and burning my herbs when a cloud of darkness fell upon me. Before I knew it, I was out cold. And when I came to, the hammer of Montserrat was gone, as was my assailant. Quack.
What would anyone want with the hammer of Montserrat?
Wow, you nincompoop. It is the only item in existence that can extinguish the flames of Helvetica.
The flames of Helvetica? But that flame is the source of all magical power in the land. A power we are duty-bound to protect.
Wow! If the flame is extinguished, all magic in the land is gone. And Quack, you'd just be some regular-ass duck.
Quack. And you'd be some fucking dog.
And I just be some cuckoo butthole that hangs out with animals. No, that won't do. We shall set out for the flames of Helvetica and protect it from any that would bring her harm.
Quack, I feel we are up against the dark magic. A magic I have sworn off even mentioning to my students ever since.
Since what?
Amaranth, my false vision.
Was it a double vision?
Quack. In a sense, yes. But in the end, wasn't meant to be the member of the Cambria. And became obsessed with the dark powers in Garamond. And he loved that fucking hammer, but that's probably unrelated.
Do you think?
Yeah, maybe. Cool or whatever it is, you will each need a weapon to ensure victory. Aurelius, you take the Horn of Onyx BT. Wear at the top of your head. When you need a big spike at the top of your head. And you, Legendarius, here is my most powerful axe.
For vanquishing foes?
No, for vanquishing BOs. Psst. Axe body spray, the number one foe for stinky pits. What's your axe body spray count?
69. Thank you, wise oracle. I shall wear it with pride.
Wow! Hey, while we are here, why don't you tell us about some future shit that might help? Since you are an oracle and all.
Yes, Oraculus. Pray tell, Quacks, what is to come from our adventure?
Quack. You know, it doesn't really work like that. It's a whole thing. Oracle powers are more kind of like different, and you don't control, they just happen. So I couldn't really help.
This actually reminds me, I was friends with an oracle from the past, and he said it was kind of like rolling a pair of dice.
That is kind of right, but if I do hear anything in my dreams, I will send you a bird. A bird that sounds like a duck with a message from on high.
I believe that sniffing the hemlock would also induce some Oraclesian visions, according to my own
You
friends.
must sniffed up all my hemlock yesterday.
Well, I happen to have 2 lines right here.
Oh, okay, well, just, you let me know.
Do you want me to just grind it up and cut it up and put it up your butt? Your cloaca?
Yeah, I'll just sniff it instead.
Put it up your
I can sniff it.
cloaca, under your
I'll
cloak,
sniff
and
it.
up the cloaca?
I'll sniff it. My cloaca's fine. You can just let me sniff it. Well, thank you.
Sniff it up your cloaca?
Well, just my face, the hole, my beak, the top one.
Alright, here you go.
That's how I sniff, by the way. Oh, it's working. You know what it says you guys have to do is leave right now and don't come back.
Okay.
And that you're gonna go on a crazy mission to save the flames of Helvetica that's gonna take you across a long journey across the land, starting in the Golden Lands. And then you're gonna go to the Underlinderberg Lands and travel through the Italic Swamp.
Will there be McDonald's?
You will not be McDonald's, but then you will be at the
Wendy's?
you will have to canoe the Lobster Fjord to get to the Fountain Forest, where you will protect the flame of Helvetica. Oh, I'm fainting now because of an exhaustion from my oracling, so you guys should go.
It is a sworn duty. Okay, toodaloo. See you next Oracling.
Growl, thank you, Quacks, for all you do for us.
Aurelius and Legendarius set out on a mission to defend the flame of Helvetica. Since they were bonded, they have faced many threats, but nothing could have prepared them for the tribulations they were about to face. What stood between them and the flame of Helvetica was certain death, a veritable gauntlet of deadly terrain. Nitwits, Gongalizers, and Dingai. It was all just gonna be bad.
Ow, my nose has led me here.
So we're here in the Boldenlands. I can't believe that Burger King burned down. It was the one Burger King I really liked.
We almost got lost, because I was really kind of smelling for that particular Burger King.
I know you were. Now let me use the bond to recalibrate your olfactory settings.
Oh yeah, let's bond up real quick.
Let me just bond you down. Bond over. Does that feel better?
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, last time you were here, didn't you, say you battled some kind of, like, Seraph 5 caps?
Shit, Seraph 6 caps. Yeah, that guy's around here. He's, some kind of a self-proclaimed ranger who bounces around here trying to assert will and extort the poor people of the Boldenlands.
Classic Bad Ranger.
Here's what I think we should do. You sit here and hold down the camp. I'm gonna go sniff around for some firewood to set up camp fire.
If you got it, flaunt it. Aurelius, use that snout.
Excuse me over there, sir. What are you doing?
Just passing through. With my,
Passing.
Passing through.
Looks like you got enough gear here to set up camp for the night.
Well, it's,
Look, I'll cut to the chase with you here, pal.
I do,
I'm pretty sure
but
you're
I-
camping out here.
well, I was
you
just
need a
passing
partner
through,
to be
sir.
camping.
I said nothing of camping. Okay, do I look like a
But you
camper
gotta
to you?
camp it
I'm
then.
legendary.
You gotta
let,
camp
let
it
me
then.
let me finish. I'm legendarius. Have you,
You
heard
got
of me?
camping stove.
Do you know what happened to the last?
I'm Seraph 6 caps. Have you heard of me?
Oh, whoa. Actually,
I'm the
yes,
Seraph
I have.
of this here. I'm a Seraph of the Boldenlands.
I didn't realize I was talking to
Yeah.
you, Seraph. Excuse me, Seraph. 6 caps. Of course. Game, respect, game.
That's right.
But
Don't hate the player, hate the game.
don't hate the font, hate the typeface.
What'd you say your name there was there, bud? Darius?
Oh, legendarius.
Legendarius, huh? Well,
Maybe
listen,
you've
bud.
heard of me.
We got a bit of a permit situation here.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing Sheriff Six Caps doesn't stand for. It's
Yes?
out of sorts paperwork. And I also see you've got one of them camping chairs, the captain's chair with the cup holders, and the seat that kicks out for your legs. And you tell me, you're not over here setting up camp?
Well, let me ask you, Sheriff. Do you like to play games?
As a sheriff, of course I do.
What is your favorite game to play to let one have a camping permit for life?
Sir, the game we shall play is Fuck, Marry, Kill.
So, be it. Is it, I say, one fuck, you say your fuck, one say you fuck, who fuck, marry, kills first?
I say we play rock, paper, scissors.
I think, well, what about, more of a gentleman's game like hopscotch?
Hopscotch it is.
We'll play at 12.
Who's got a hops? Who's got the scots?
I always carry chalk on me.
Is that chalk regulation chalk? Let me take a look at it real quick.
Sniff it, taste it, suck it. Legendary is
Yeah,
only.
that's the real stuff. Hey,
Yes,
before we get to hop in this
Sarah,
scotch, that's
6
not
caps.
that's not a bunch of wolf footprints around your stuff, is it?
What?
Wolf prints.
Wolf Prince? No, I don't know a Wolf Prince or a Wolf King.
Who hops first? Who does the hopping? And who does the scotching?
I'll scotch if you can hop.
Oh, you've made a grave mistake. I was boldly in Hive, #1 hopper, 10 years running. Get ready for my hop. Hop!
And my scotch.
Oh, there would have been a better way for me to drink some sort of ale made with hops. While you get to drink scotch, I played this all wrong. I'm jumping around like an asshole. Hold on, let me get a beer real quick.
Legendarius win.
Well, I guess you do get yourself a nighttime permit for life.
Legendarius accepts with grace and legendariousness.
Legendarius.
Yes.
That name does sound familiar now that you say it over and over and over again like that.
Sometimes I forget what I seek.
Where have I heard this name from before? And there's like the thing with the wolf that I was just concerned about.
What wolf?
Rawr, this wolf.
There he is! I knew it was
hey.
you!
The really is.
Oh!
No, that wolf?
Wolf biting my leg! Oh, my artery!
Ah, get him, Aurelius. Do what you need to. This guy's a fucking... He's a permit lord.
Rawr, take that.
He's a bureaucrat. Get him.
We don't believe in paperwork.
He's a mad bureaucrat.
Elected my ass. Now my sheriff.
Legendarius leaves his mark with the fangs of Aurelius.
This is certainly not how I saw this going. Oh!
Here's your permit to die. Signed by me and my wolf pal, Aurelius.
Rawr, let me eat this asshole.
Then you can eat the rest of him.
Yeah. And then we can bed up for the night and, do one last bond before the high moon. You ready? All right, okay, that's good. All right, good bond.
We were supposed to take care of him like that, right, Aurelius? That is your name, right?
I mean, we could have just paid him too, but this guy was a real asshole the last time he ran into me, so it's...
Speaking of his asshole, how was it?
That's the best part. I start there every time, if you didn't know. I'm a wolf. Yeah.
I hear that. Wolf. Wolf style.
I try to save the best for last, but I can't do it. No self-control. It's a trait of our species.
Did you know, in this big sack of gear which I was clanking around with and then so got called by the Sheriff of Six Caps, did I have some Axe body spray? It was a gift from a certain friend.
Quacks from last night, yes.
Yes, me and Quacks had some very good times together. Is it just me, or is all this talk of Axe body spray making you want some Mickey D's?
But there is no Mickey D's, and the Burger King burned down. And the closest food is on the other side of the italic swamp. Growl.
Ooh, there's the Sabaros over there and the Fazoli's I spy.
Fazoli's is my favorite endless breadsticks. Almost favorite is breadsticks.
Extra salt, please.
Well, let's bed up for the night and make our way to the italic swamp so we can get its fast food on the other side.
No cap.
The italic forest was known to many as one of the places many do not return from. Legend has it that the italic swamp has many ghouls and gabagoos from the past. Some even say the creatures of the italic swamp can start to speak to you if you overstay. You're welcome in their swamp kingdom.
Well, I think we're at the italic swamp here, Legendarius.
Let me stick 2 fingers in it and then give it a sniff. Yep, this is the italic swamp, alright.
Your favorite move. You can always smell an italic swamp.
Marinara and olive oil with a touch of mud.
You know what they say, Legendarius, about the italic swamp, don't you? Growl.
For once I don't, Aurelius.
They say the swamp is alive. Every cricket and bird call and frog croak. It's the swamp talking to you. And the longer you stay, the better you understand.
Don't forget the sauce.
The only bird call I've ever been afraid of is the mighty pterodactyl. And I'm afraid of no cricket, violin or none.
Don't forget the sauce.
What was that?
Don't get distracted, Legendarius. Keep your head on a swivel to keep moving forward. Don't let the warm smells of breads and marinaras waft you off of your path.
What about those cured cold cuts? That's kind of what. Is that a pastrami? No, it's a.
Over there.
Hey, who's talking there?
Who's walking there? I'm hearing it. Are you, Legendarius?
Yes, it's quite overwhelming, these Italian stereotypes.
What do we do?
Hey there, I won't say it again. Hey, Tuts, who is you doing here? What is you doing in my swamp here?
We mean you no harm, italic swamp. We mean only to pass through, and perhaps, if fortunate enough and deemed worthy, eat of your carbs and your cheeses.
If it pleases you, we would love to participate in your culture after the swamp.
We could do this for you, but what are you gonna do for us?
How about $1,000 donation to the Vatican in your name?
Oh, they could really use the money over there. Let me talk it over with my animals.
Absolutely.
Don't forget the sauce.
What say you, swamp? Italic swamp. May we please pass through?
Here's our permit for the last place we were staying. So you know we're legit.
Look here, buddies. You over there get this permit from that Six Caps fella?
Yeah, Seraph Six Caps. I always respected Seraph. Show me his badge and everything.
And I'm noticing here a couple, 2-3 blood stains on this here thing, Toots.
Okay, what's that? Oh, yeah. Well, the Seraph actually had an accident and he lost a tooth.
Hey.
And the tooth was connected to his life. And I pulled his tooth out.
You don't say. Maybe you and I see eye to eye after all there, you and your dog pal there. Why don't you, go pass through the swamps there, uninterrupted, and have yourself a good old time, huh? Make sure you tell them, the Fazoli's, that you know me, name drop the Italic Swamp,
Alright. What's your name?
and the breadsticks will be on me.
Oh, excellent.
The Italic Swamp.
The Italic Swamp, okay.
They'll know it there. I'm one of the only talking swamps in the world, bud.
Well, it's a pleasure to meet your legend.
Hey, it's also a pleasure to meet yours, Legendarius. All right, that's... Scram. Kick rocks over there.
I shall do all of the above with breadsticks.
Don't let me catch you wise guys around.
Wow.
Oh, those are great guys. They got a bad rep.
Wow, Darius. Yeah, I can't wait to eat this pizza neither. Let's go pizza up and get ready for the next leg of our travels.
Yum.
Boy, you know what would have been a good idea?
What?
To use that Axe body spray to blend in a little better in the Italic Swamp.
Well, maybe we can use it the next phase of our trip. Because Axe is a mask that everyone recognizes.
Well, we were gonna need it, because the place we're going to is gonna smell to high hell of a lot of things. Wow, that I'm gonna want to roll around in. We're going to the Yellowtail Fjords, home of the snappiest crustaceans on the planet, and of Voltaire, the evil
No?
something. But he's evil.
Yeah, they both,
Isn't that somebody you one time ran into, that Voltaire? Does that guy sound familiar at all?
no, not really.
Oh, good.
I don't know, really. Voltaire, of all people.
Well, I guess we'll just find out what he's like when we get there. Forget about it.
Yeah, maybe he's a cyborg.
Oh, that'd be pretty neat. Well, let's make our way on to this. Keep walking
All right.
down this
Is this
dusty
the-
trail as this music cue plays us out
Okay.
for a second.
Oh, I love this part.
Forget about it. The best music public domain could buy.
Aurelius and Legendarius continued along their epic journey, finding 2 canoes on the shore, taking just one of them on their way to Lobster Fjord. What treacherous details await? What lies ahead of them can only be more troubles.
Oh, this is a rock this canoe. Canoes are not a great place for a wolf.
Well, luckily they're a great place for legendaries. After all, I actually won the platinum medal in the Knights Olympics for canoeing and kayaking 12
Yes,
years in a row.
You still hold the championship at your all-boys school. I heard the story 1,000 times, Legendarius. You're...
Well,
No one's a bigger Legendarius in their own mind than you.
well, sometimes I have to keep reminding myself of all my excellent old aquatic ore feats. Or base boat feats.
For what it's worth, Legendarius, I've never forgotten. Growl, hey. Isn't it pretty fucked up how the Sabaros was closed? Growl. And the Fazoli's was out of food? Growl. I'm still so hungry.
I'm still so hungry too.
other than that sheriff I ate.
Yeah, the sheriff, I'm delighted that you were able to taste him.
Taste of his meat, yes. Taste of his sheriff meat.
A good taste with the chomp to follow. And, I wonder what kind of food lies ahead of us in the lobster fjords. Will there be lobster rolls or lobster other types of rolls, like the actual yeast rolls, called lobster rolls occasionally? Perhaps the movie The Lobster will be playing.
Oh, lobster mac and cheese, perhaps. Oh, I once had some at Mile High Stadium. Oh,
Big Broncos fan, huh?
best lobster mac and cheese I've had since. I've been hunting it like a wolf, trying to get a better bite of mac and cheese with lobster in it. And I've not had it since. At this catered event at NFL Stadium. What's that about?
Look ahead. There's a little boat, and it says it's selling lobster macaroni and cheese. Should we stop and get some?
Something doesn't smell right, Legendarius. Legendarius, what are you doing back there with those oars?
I'm turning us
This
port.
thing's getting too rocky for old
Perhaps.
Legendarius, did he get knocked out in this audible rattling of this canoe in these unprecedented ways?
Indeed, Legendarius had. He'd been knocked out cold by an unknown force. Only Aurelius was there to help him. Left to help floatless in his canoe. A cat against water. A dog against the grain. A dog against the current of triumph.
Growl, what will I do without my growl companion to steer us?
What's up? I'm Swiss.
Who are you? What have you done to us?
I'm Swiss Voltaire. What's up with you?
I'm Aurelius, the golden wolf with the
What's
golden
up?
tooth.
I didn't bop you. What's up? I like you. I like wolves.
Please don't bop a wolf. I'm not a dog.
I would never bop a wolf.
Dogs are boppable. Wolf, you don't bop a wolf. Yeah, thank you.
Cat bop, no wolf bop.
This confrontation's going
This
to a
is
much
going
more
well.
peaceful. Than I really anticipated.
Maybe not all battles need to be bloody, you know? Maybe just come to some kind of kinship in the boardroom, and you sign papers and everything's cool, and dads can become stepdads, and everything's good after that. Have you ever had an experience like that?
Maybe not, but I feel like I'm due growl for one of these positive male interactions. Growl.
Can I say something, Aurelius? You would make a great stepdad.
Growl. I've often thought so myself. I'm somewhat of a paternal character around my pack. Growl. Growl. Hey.
So what are you doing here anyway? I'm just selling lobster mac and cheese.
Yeah, you wouldn't happen to know where to get a good lobster mac and cheese. Yeah, I was just gonna
Right.
say we're finishing each other's
Literally,
mac and cheese.
that's what I just realized you're one of the wolves, and wolves can't read. So this sign here, it says, "Look at me, honey." It says, it says, "Look at lobster, mac and cheese." See that? It just says that right there in that little sign. That's what that's there. It probably just looks like a bunch of dumb squiggles to you, but
Growl. I'll try some of this lobster mac and cheese and Growl. We're just passing through, as you said, whatever you had said there, and we're just trying to go. Someone's endangering the flame of Helvetica. We gotta cross we gotta
that
cross
shit
the range.
again. Oh my God! Legendary. Was that why Legendarius is here? Do you know him?
Legendarius, yeah. Yeah, he's my guy.
Because I've heard things and they are not nice things. I heard him.
Really?
I heard he's friends with Italics. Okay.
Growl. Well,
First of all,
they're not all bad, Growl.
I heard he had his wolf eat a cousin of mine. I didn't
does-
like him.
He does smell like Axe body spray right now. But that was my fault.
Yeah, that's kind of why I bopped him. Because you can't trust an odor like that out here,
Oh, well.
honey.
Nevertheless,
So, is there anything I can do to assist you? Or I guess I could give him some smelling salts. I've got some Dracar Noir smelling salts
Yes,
if you want to put those under his little nosy nose.
it'll counteract the Axe body spray, I think, pretty nicely there.
Oh, and it should wake his ass up too. Legendary ass.
And that, of course, yes. Well, if you could also maybe stop the raging waters that knocked him out in the first place, we would love that, so we could get on to the Vaunted Forest. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Cool ass spirit song, bro. Fuck yeah. This shit slaps, dog. Growl. Gotta sample that. Growl.
I'm stopping the current.
Hell yeah, that's current. Growl. That's current's killing right now. Growl. Thank you, Voltaire, for that incredible song.
It's just a little something I can do. It's something that's one of my special powers because I just live on the fjord my whole life and kind of we just get to know how to do things like that.
Growl, is it cool with you if I sample it for one of my beats, Growl?
Absolutely, I would love that. Send it to me though.
Growl for sure.
Snail mail.
Growl.
Okay, no vultures.
You sure the yellowtails won't get them? Growl.
The yellowtails are my bitches. I eat them every day for breakfast.
Oh, right, that's right. You just fed me some. And I'll tell you what, it's better than NFL Stadium mac and cheese with lobster. Growl. That's the highest compliment a mac and cheese lobster can have.
Well, you can't beat Lobster Fjord. That'll be 1,200 quid.
Growl, what?
I need money, honey.
Growl, yeah, just 1 second.
You don't come here and eat for free,
Let
baby.
me grab it with my head real quick over here. Just past this pond and right past this horn of Onyx BT. Strap, 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 strap. And growl, growl, growl. Horn of Onyx. Stab, stab, stab.
Oh my god.
Stab,
This is
stab,
so this is
stab.
so gory.
Stab. You got a song for this?
Jesus.
Stab, growl, growl, stab, stab, growl.
Stab and growl, growl, stab and growl, growl.
Growl. Too bad I have a golden tooth to counteract your weak powered song.
Yeah, and what's up with that? I saw that earlier, but I'm fucking dying over here now. Why'd you do that?
Stab, stab, stab.
Did it have to be Onyx, babe? Ugh.
Growl.
I'm dying now.
Growl, Legendarius, wake up. These are some Noir Noir Quargabar selling smalts.
What the hell? No, that's my scent, baby. Hey, rub that on my
Growl.
neck here. Ooh, who's this? Blood.
He thought you were an Italian because of the Axe body spray, so he knocked you out. Growl.
Oh my god.
I explained it was my bad. Growl.
Let me just check these dog tags. Swiss Voltaire.
Don't worry, he doesn't think you're Italian. Don't worry.
Oh, well, that's think I'm Italian anymore. You don't do no thinking no more. Legendarius got a nice little rest. Bobby sleep.
Good.
Time to, what are we doing anyway? Because I just am fucked up from these,
We're about to roll up on the shores of the Vaunted Forest,
the vaunted forest.
which is lousy with all of the ghosts you could even frickin' ever could think of. And dogs are not great at ghosts, I'm just gonna let you know right now. But also growl.
One question, are we gonna take these three-wheelers that are right here, to the vaunted forest? I see the keys are in the ignition, and the helmets are just our size.
Growl, good. We can zip past those ghosts, but we won't be able to zip past the Dragon of Verdana. Or the ghost of the Dragon of Verdana. Which coincidentally, if that flame gets extinguished, it will be risen from ghostum and made whole corporeal off its plane and kill everybody and probably give whoever did this the power
A big boner.
the lands of Garamond. And almost certainly a large bulbous erection. Wow.
Ooh, that sounds weird. But
Forth we shall travel. On the three-wheelers here, grab my hips, or do you drive? Do you ride?
Growl, no, I'll hip grab, growl.
Really?
Doggy style. That's how we ride.
Doggy style and a three-wheeler.
Growl, face down, ass up. That's the way I like to pop. Growl.
I'm popping wheelies on my three-wheeler.
Growl.
Wolf's holding my head.
Growl. It's getting pretty thick with ghosts over here, legendaries.
That's lousy. What's with the ghost? No Italian accent? I ain't afraid of no stinking regular ghost.
Growl. All this ghost gunk is clogged up the three-wheeler engine and stopped us dead in the center of the Haunted Forest. Where we walking the rest of the way, Interius?
With ghost DNA? Was it slime? Is it slime?
It's ecto stuff, Growl. Growl, now listen. Real quick before we cross the rest of this Haunted Forest and come across this dragon ghost that we must slay. Real quick before we do, one
Yes.
last time. We should
Yes.
probably, bond it. Bond down.
Oh.
Bond up.
Yeah, can I bond you now? Let's
Yeah,
get
let's bond.
bonded, baby.
Let's bond the hell out of this shit.
Bond over.
Okay.
There's a real golden bond. Golden wolf bond. Are you bonded? I'm bonding. Bonding. Bond down. Bond down. Bond down.
Alright, let's go confront a ghost dragon and see who's behind all this, Growl.
Oh, before we do, I think I have somewhere in my clunky luggage a pamphlet on how to defeat the dragon of Verdana, the ghost of the dragon of Verdana.
Growl,
Let me
what
just
does it
rifle
say?
through these papers. It says, step 1, consume lobster, macaroni, and cheese before
Wow.
battle.
Check.
Did you save any for me?
Growl, there's a piece or two stuck in my fur here. On my...
Let me suck it out for you.
Yeah, growl, growl.
That was delicious.
Growl, thank you.
With a hint of Swiss blood. It's step 2, befriend the italics.
Growl, what? We've done this already.
Bro, this is crazy. Maybe I've manifested this. I have read this pamphlet about 12,000 times. Step 3, it says, have a golden wolf tooth eat a man with eat a man's asshole.
Growl. Growl. Legendarius. Growl. Don't you know what that means? Growl, this is fate. Growl.
I've started to understand the gravity of the situation.
Growl, let us stand for... Whirr, the ghost of the dragon of Verdana attacks now. Here he comes.
Oh my gosh.
Ghost flames, look out, Legendarius.
Oh my gosh. No. Dismissed. Nice try, dickhead.
Jump up. Growl, growl, leap, growl, dog leap, growl. Foot bite, growl, foot bite. Growl, Legendarius.
Yes, Aurelius.
Oh, so hot those flames, growl. Next time he comes by you and shoots his ghost flames,
Yes.
you spray your axe body spray, growl. And I'll Onyx BT him in his soft underbelly, growl.
Okay. Here he comes. Can he hear us? I've got it loaded. Here it goes. Legendarius is active.
Onyx BT into his belly, growl. Growl, he is dissipated. I sense him no longer.
I see he has vacated his ghost species.
Growl. Now that we've vanquished our ghostly foe. Let's go see which corporeal being was pulling the strings. Quick, to the flame of Helvetica before our foe extinguishes it.
Absolutely. Come this way.
Quack, quack. Quack, quack, quack.
Uh,
Do you hear that?
I believe that familiar sound is dear friend of mine,
Quacks, is that you?
Yep.
What are you doing here? Legendarius, what is he doing here?
I don't know, really. That's a mighty good question. Cause I didn't fancy seeing, fucking Quacks again in this trip. Quacks, what the fuck, bro? What you doing? What's up?
You are too late.
Too late for what? Your birthday?
You're too late to stop me. I will extinguish the flame of Helvetica.
Grrr, growl. I'm going to see red.
Yeah, you just made Aurelius see red, which means he's gonna go in absolute kill mode and he's going to see your asshole.
I will fly above his bite range. Legendarius, you should know this.
I'm not concerned. I'm legendary and gonna slit your cloaca off.
I sent you on a wild goose chase that I knew would have very little fast food options for you to choose from.
Is there a McDonald's?
There was no, I already sent you on the goose chase, and no, there was no McDonald's.
I could really go for some McDonald's.
Well, there's no more for you, because you will die once I extinguish the flames of Helvetica. Flap, 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 quack, quack.
Who will win this battle?
Growl, 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 growl. Distract him with the X-ray. Growl. Run it back, we'll do it again. Growl.
Quacks, remember when you gave me this?
Onyx BT horn, stab,
I
stab.
wonder what would happen if I sprayed the Axe body spray into the horn of Oaks.
It wouldn't make it.
Would stay over? Should we give that a try?
Growl, yes.
Growl. Quack, quack, quack. You cannot. Oh, I'm so scared. You cannot stab me.
I can stab anything that I want to. Thank you very much.
Coordinate axe got through my magic. Quack, quack.
Go to the place where you rest, old Quacks. Now see you in heck next time I'm there. Go.
Legendarius, we had our secret connection. That was special between just you and I.
Now we're gonna have a secret connection because you're gonna be my dead friend.
I wish that we could bond just one more time. Growl, bond, growl.
Well, I guess we could bond on the way out.
Growl, what is he talking about, growl?
Let's bond. Aurelius, do you want to bond too? With Quacks and me, or?
Growl, look at the flame of Helvetica. It's flickering. The Axe body spray is almost blown it out. I need to sacrifice my golden tooth right quick for this story to have some sort of closure. Growl.
Not the gold tooth. Oh my gosh, Aurelius, such your most sacred possession.
The fabled source of all my power is magical enough to restore the flame of Helvetica. Wow, that tooth came out pretty easy. And into the fire we toss. It's working. We did it.
May all papers start with Helvetica as their standard font, as a sign of respect for this day, and for Quacks, my dear good dead friend.
Growl, no, he was the bad guy, Legendarius. He traitored us.
Well, I know that, but I also consider him a friend.
Growl, I feel differently about this, Growl. Growl. I mean, I appreciate that you have those feelings. I don't want to make you feel unvalidated. Growl. Hey, do you feel like we should probably bond up? Bond it?
I
Good
would
time for
freaking
good
love all this talk about
victory bond. What do
it
you
made
think?
me really want to bond with you.
Yeah, hey.
Victory
We
bond.
did it.
Oh yeah.
We did the victory, so let's victory bond out.
Let's do the V bond.
Bond. James Bond.
Bond.
Yeah.
Ooh, bonding. Ooh, I love this part of bond. Bond down. Bond down. Gold bond. Golden bond. Golden bond, Wolf. Big bond. Bank bond. Bonded. Let me just say.
Aurelius and Legendarius had saved the day. The magic of Garamond was once again strong. The flame of Helvetica shone ever brightly, thanks to the dental sacrifice of Aurelius, the greatest golden wolf. And Legendarius was there too, together. As the Tahoma, they served their purpose, and their ancient secret order, the Cambria, are firmly in control, as it was always intended.
Well, the bad guys are dead, and the lands of Garamond can sleep easy, as the flames of Helvetica burns brighter than ever before, thanks to your sacrifices.
Growl! Look at that glorious flame.
Ashes denote that fire was, respect the grayest pile, for the departed creature's sake that hovered there a while.
Growl! Let's just hover here a little longer, friend. I can't believe we did it. We protected the lands from certain doom.
All to assuage the powers of the Eternal Patriarchy.
All hail the Eternal Patriarchy.
All hail the Eternal Patriarchy.
All hail the Eternal
The
Patriarchy.
Eternal Patriarchy. I think I said Paternal Patriarchy. That's redundant.
All hail the Eternal
Paternal Patriarchy.
Growl. And to think, we were a cunt hair away from one of these chickies getting behind the wheel.
I don't trust women behind any wheels of any kind. Not even a freaking tricycle.
Growl. And they're always telling you stuff, and it's like, hey, I'm licking my crotch over here. Can I wait? Growl.
They're always wanting to talk and
Yeah.
try to take our credit cards to go shopping at malls.
Growl. It's like, do I want to talk to Debbie about this or talk to Sandra
Donna?
about that? Growl.
Yeah, I know. Juicy's gonna be on sale at the mall, but you don't have to go to the Megaplex also, babe. Come on. Maybe Legendarius, but I got a budget, babe.
Go to TJ Maxx or Ross just for less.
I love being a misogynist.
Growl, it's the best we can do.
These broadcasters have no memories of the words they read. So, producer, did you just...
I mean, that was like one of the most rip-roaring adventures I could have thought of. There was wolves, there was all sorts of crazy cool... It felt almost like a Xena the Warrior Princess type of thing, and I was like, wow, wolves magic.
Oh...
Why, what did you hear?
I heard the same thing. The only difference I would say is that at one point I was expecting there to be a volcano involved. Don't ask me why, I just thought this is a perfect kind of volcano place. This is the kind of story that makes me think of volcanoes.
Yeah, like it could have culminated in a volcano, but instead it was just a measly flame. Did it end of that?
Kind of like that. Kind of reminded me of that movie Dante's Peak. You ever seen that?
You were
one?
underwhelmed, but again, it maybe almost sort of seems like a USA TV version of a movie that would end with a volcano.
Oh, yes.
Per se.
I mean, yeah, for sure. Volcano Climax. The new lube. And they're the #1 sponsor for our show today. It's Volcano Climax, and check it out. They're just gonna turn your dick into a geyser.
Yeah. It's gonna make...
Wait, that doesn't make sense. It's Volcano Climax.
Well, geysers and volcanoes kind of come from the same place. One's kind of a squirt, one's more of a masculine ejaculate.
One's kind of a squirt, and the other one's kind of a spurt.
Yep, that's exactly correct. One's a squirter, one's a spurter. Look out, don't hurt her.
So yeah, beyond my contractual obligation to mention the fact that I thought there was going to be volcanoes due to our sponsor, Volcano Climax. the number one dude for volcanologists. I thought that story was oddly font-centric.
Well, I assumed those names came from somewhere, and now I know. They came from history times in the olden
Yeah.
days, when wolves
Yeah.
could talk and people would walk with them.
When Wolf and man were one, and they bonded, and did the bonding...
Yeah. I thought squats. I thought they were doing squats. What did you think?
I thought that maybe they were...
The fitness buffs. They're spotting each other.
Yeah. I thought maybe they were like digging a big hole.
Dogs do like to dig, so it'd probably be a good way to bond with them. That probably tracks.
Dogs-
That probably tracks.
Big hole
digging.
Big hole dog bonding.
Host, before we get to these sponsors here, we got
Yes, producer.
I got a surprise announcement for you. I've been hard at
What
work
is it?
behind the scenes.
Sure.
I think I'm ready to share with you and the fans that the Blab Rats empire is growing. Conspiracy is not a game. It's a sport.
Sports are life. Foosball.
There's not a whole lot you can do about points.
Water chess. Chasing goats.
Do a game of hockey.
Sports water. Dribble, dribble, dribble.
Nickel package was my nickname in high school.
Blab Rat Sports.
Blab Rats Sports Drop. All right, so that is a little bit of a clue to what our big announcement is that we're launching our Blab Rats Sports brand. There's going to be a whole bunch of, so the Blab Rats Sports Radio is going to have a whole bunch of great new sports content coming your way. We're going to have some new folks helping us out with that. You'll meet them later, but we're going to have shows like Nothing But Net. That's a soccer podcast. We're going to have Swish, the official podcast guide to the MLB. That's the sound that makes you swing a bat, Swish. Hole in One, the official podcast of the NBA on Blab Rats Radio. And of course, Grand Slam, and that's the ABCs of golf. We're going to have those, and then we're also going to have some docu-series coming at you, our 24/20. You've heard a little of those already, but we're going to keep hearing more. And the first official Blab Rats Radio one is going to be a documentary called Ill-Gotten Gains, Steroids Unleashed. The truth about the juice and how much of it The Rock is taking. And that's going to have reruns airing every week after the initial episode airs on Tuesdays. You can watch the reruns on CTESPN.
And that is, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, but that is a documentary exposing that OJ is actually The Rock's steroid dealer.
Yes, that is correct. And they've known each other
incredible.
so well for so long.
Yeah, I think they bonded.
They seem like they bond. If they don't bond with each other, they bond with somebody, and I feel confident about that. So that's the news. We really wanted to kick off our sponsors tonight with our first sponsor, and that was us, Blab Rats.
And to piggyback on that, we do have another Blab Rats spin-off channel premiering. It's the new Confessions of podcast series, because as we've been combing through, digging through, fucking and sucking away through these podcasts. I mean, through these tapes, figuring our way through these tapes into your ears. We have found that there are a number of tapes in the with a theme of confession, including but not limited to confessions of a teenage barback, confessions of a college town bartender, confessions of a professional confessions transcriber, confessions of an overweight human, confessions of a beleaguered mind, confessions of an obelisk. Interesting. Can't wait to hear that one. Confessions of a constipated poop doctor. And confessions of a George Herbert dog walker Bush. Confessions of George Herbert Walker Texas Ranger. So look out for that. Be sure to.
I'll confess.
Confessions of a producer.
I got a confession. I am excited to hear it. I'm excited to hear it.
So keep your ears peeled and your eyes wide for the new Blab Rats Confessions channel.
Hey, Watch it, you fuckers. Sorry.
Impressions
That is exciting.
of a human scratching posts.
And as for our regular sponsors tonight, we are sponsored by Big Hole Bagels near the Big Hole. Our bagels have the biggest holes, and our bagel shop is the closest thing to the big growing hole out on the edge of town, right where that real sketchy science building used to be. That's Big Hole Bagels, right by the Big Hole. Come on, we got the biggest holes in town. Come down and get these bagels.
And also brought to you by the new sitcom, My Bad Bets, about a gambling addict who lives with her twin sister, Betsy. Today's episode also brought to you by Bong Dealers. If you are ever in need of a bong, just look up your local bong dealer union and they'll direct you to your local bong dealer where you can find all kinds of bongs from 1 inch tall to 20 meters tall at bongdealers.com/brick-and-mortar/local union.
Episode also sponsored by Cheapskates Cheap Steaks. The Cheapskates Cheap Steaks has a week straight sweet taste sweepstakes where you can enter up to 3 cakes to win some free steaks at the East Snakesville Mall.
Also brought to you by the Bible for Babies. It's a new version of the Bible dedicated just to appealing to babies. So get your goo-goos and gagas out and turn it to John 3:16 and listen to the Bible the way a baby wants to hear.
And the next sponsor here is announcing the arrival of D-Mobile. That's Dad Mobile's new rebrand. And to celebrate the new rollout, D-Mobile is announcing their secret family plan. Bundle your family plan with your secret family plan without anyone finding out. Then when you inevitably get caught, you can pare your plan down to the Lonely Dad package with the people left in your life that will still talk to you. That's the new secret family plan at D-Mobile.
Also brought to you by Pinachios, the new brand of classy pistachios. If regular pistachios just lack that certain je ne sais quoi, they say bonjour to Pinachios.
Not a sponsor, but a quick announcement there. Announcement that the Cool Guys Good Cop Awards have been canceled for the 35th consecutive year. Once again, due to a lack of good cops, but never to be detoured. The good folks at the Cool Guys want you to submit any good cops you've ever heard of for their Good Cop Awards, and hopefully we'll get one next year, huh? Good luck, Cool Guys.
And also brought to you by the new 40-ounce LaCroix. Find them at a dealership near you. And lastly brought to you by Edible Eucharist Panties. Come meet God and a whole lot more when you buy your partner Edible Eucharist Panties. Available at all Vatican bookstores.
Make your communion come to you.
And that's it for today's episode of Blab Rats. And be sure to smash those subscribe and like buttons and eat your edible Eucharist panties in your own time. On behalf of producer, this is Jose and bye-bye.
Blab rats.